Guys, it finally showed up. My team associated trophy rat. It's a 1/10, ready to run. Comes with a 3300 kV brushless motor, waterproof ESC, 2 to 3 cell capable. It's got high dynamic control, so it's got built-in stability, and you can adjust the gyro. That's pretty cool. Comes with a bag of extra parts. It's got a reedy servo. It's got a 2.6.1 gear ratio. It's got a heavy-duty sealed differential case. Only takes 4 batteries in the remote, guys, and it's a 2-channel receiver. So let's take a look at the box. Here we go. This is what the box is, guys. This is what it is. Let's turn it over here. Give you a little look. So it comes with high traction race compound tires. Comes with oil-filled aluminum anodized shocks. Comes with metal gears and a heavy-duty differential housing. Comes with a reedy high-torque servo. Comes with your gyro stabilizing receiver. Comes with your waterproof ESC with a high-output T-plug. Has a reedy 3300 kV motor and a remote. This is the ready-to-run version, guys. Like I said, it's 2 to 3S capable. It is the Rat Rod short course truck, which is based off, I believe, yeah, it's based off the 9-time ROAR National Championship short course truck. So the platform is off champion style truck, guys. So it should handle pretty good. Let's move this over here. Now it comes with a little bag of parts here. And what they are, I had to open them up and look inside. It comes with a different style front skid plate and bumper. And it comes with some other mounts. Comes with a shock wrench. Comes with a tire lug wrench. And then all your basic information. One thing I really liked about this, guys, I've already looked in here at the manual real quick before I started the video, just so I kind of knew what I was talking about. This is one of the most in-depth manuals I've ever looked at for working on a vehicle. It's non-stop, page after page of breakdown of all the parts and how they go together. Perfect, clear pictures, perfect instructions, tells you the oils to use, tells you how to set them up. I mean, the whole book's that way. So you can rebuild this whole car out of this book, step by step. That's perfect. I love it. They ought to do this with every car you get. Ought to come with a book like this that shows you how to work on it. I think that's cool. I think that's really good, especially if you're new to the hobby. You know, it's a big help. Big help. Because anytime you have a question, all you have to do is look at the book. And the book's going to show you step for step how to do it. So therefore, there should be no problems. Okay, guys, this is the remote I was telling you. It's only a 4 battery, like I said. So it's not gonna kill your pocket on batteries, I guess. But buying batteries all the time. But it's very toyish, guys. It's very cheap. I'm not impressed with the remote control at all. If you can hear it, hear that? Oh my God, huh? Now listen to a good remote, guys. This is my Fly Sky GT3B. I love it. I've got 6 cars right now on this one remote control. It's got mega range. I've done a firmware hack on it. It's crazy. But now listen. Hear that? What a difference, huh? Just shows you the remotes are very cheap. Like I said, I'm not impressed with the remote at all. At all. I guess it does have that gyro stabilizer thing built into it, but it's just very, very cheap, guys. Very cheap remote control. I don't think I'm going to be happy with it. I'm most likely going to change it out for a dumb board. If you guys don't know what them are. These are a cheap $27 six channels, guys. $27. Listen. Hear that? Way better than that other one. 6 channel, 4 battery, major range, guys. If you want to see somebody use one of these, you can look up Kevin Talbot on YouTube and look up when he was doing his speed run with his Traxxas 100-mile-an-hour car out of the box, and he was having an awful hard time finding remote controls, even the one that came with the car, that would go far enough away to allow him to use the car the way he wanted to use it. And he found these, and these have mega range, guys. Mega range. If you run this remote here, you don't have to worry about losing your car. It's got mega range. And like I said, for $27, a 6-channel remote, you can't beat it, guys. You cannot beat it. I gave, I think, $47 for my Fly Sky, and it's only a 3-channel, the Fly Sky. Now with the Hack, I have 6 channels on it, but I lose a lot of my buttons now, because a lot of my buttons now I use for channels. So I have to go into my remote, change everything in here. But I love it. I wouldn't change it for anything. I love that remote. Alright guys, let's take a look at this beauty, guys. There she is. Let me back you guys up a little so you can get a little better shot of her. This is the Team Associated Track Rat, or Trophy Rat. I can tell you right now, it's got foam tires. Really grippy. This is going to handle really good. Now this is considered their short course, 2-wheel drive short course truck, guys. Oh yeah, look at that body roll that's got. That's nice. I can just picture this now, hammering around them turns and jumping. Oh, I can't wait. This is going to be awesome, guys. One little thing I didn't care for real quick was this antenna. Only because of the cap that's on it, you got to have it lined up perfectly with that hole to get the body cover off and on. So it's no big deal. It just takes an extra second or two to do it. So you know, just kind of an inconvenience. Let's pull these body clips here and have a look at the inside. The body itself, don't feel too bad, guys. It feels a little thin, but it also feels rugged. So I don't know how many bashes it would really take, but you could always tape the inside. It comes with front and rear tail lights. It's got headlights, tail lights. They each hook separately into the car. But the car, they give you the pigtail you need right here to hook into for your lights. So that's pretty simple. I love the platform, guys. You know, it reminds me of the Traxxas Slash 2-wheel drive. It's exactly what it reminds me of. It's got the rear motor. It's got the side gear cover, so you can take that cover off right there, guys. You can get a plastic one, I believe, not a plastic, but a clear one. And you can put a clear one on here so you can keep an eye on your gears. This is, everybody is using short course 2-wheel drives for drag racing right now. Sorry guys, I hate you. And, yeah, I think this would be a really good drag racing platform to start from, guys. A real good platform. Oh, them shocks work nice. It's got some really good suspension in it, guys. I can't wait to take this out and do a quick video or two on it, just to show everybody how it goes. Now, it is limited slip rear, okay? So if one wheel is touching, the other one will slip. It's not posi traction, put it that way, but for a short course car, you wouldn't want them locked anyways. because then when you go into the turns, turning, dog walk on you and slide out. You always want your inner tire to spin faster. Or vice versa, however it works. Yeah, your inner tire to spin faster than your outer tire when you're cornering. I can't remember. Or vice versa, slower, and your outer one to spin faster. That way you get the turn. If not, it would hop. I don't know if you've ever driven a posi traction vehicle before. It's got a sealed case for your receiver. So it's a watertight receiver case. Yeah, pretty much I'd say, guys, where it's brushless and has the case cover and the waterproof ESC, I'd say it's probably it's water. I don't know about waterproof, but I'd say it's probably water resistant. So if you hit a few mud puddles here and there, or messed around out in the rain or something with it, I don't believe you're going to bother it a bit. Man, I love the shocks on this. These are really nice shock setup. It comes with shock dampeners, or extenders, or whatever you want to call them. I think they're dampeners. And it already comes pre-set up. It looks like there's, they've got one on the front, on each side. Yep. And then they ran a big one and a small one on the back. So they've already done some kind of adjustments to this car right from the factory, guys. Probably when they test them, this is probably what they found for the best out-of-the-box setup to make it handle fairly decent for you. So now all you'd have to do is probably just do light, fine adjusting as you're playing with it. You know what I mean? For what you want yourself. I gave, I think $234 for this, guys, online. I got it through Amazon. I got it within 5 days. Really surprised. I also have a Red Cat shredder on the way. That'll be here in another couple days. So we'll have another video coming up online about that. It's got about 2.5 inches of clearance here. Alright, guys, it looks like you have looks like an inch and 5/8 in the front, almost 2 inches in the center, and then in the back looks like an inch and 5/8 again, and that's because of the way this chassis thing here is built. Or that's just because yeah. Hold on, guys. Now that I just picked it up where I had pushed it down. Sorry about that, guys. That's my fault. Yeah, okay. No, it's 1 3/4 inches on the front, 1 3/4 inches on the back, 2 inches in the center, guys. Looking at center to center, 9 5/8. Outside to outside, 11.5 inches, guys. Now the wheelbase, center to center, 13 inches, guys. So if you were going to buy a body for this, an aftermarket body, so if you don't want to stave this one up, or if you do break it and you want a new one, or you just want to change it, you want to get a 13-inch wheelbase. Yeah, 13, guys. It's measuring exactly 12 7/8. So you'd want to get a 13-inch wheelbase if you were going to change the body on this. And like I say, it's 11.5 inches wide. So you'd want to pay attention to that measurement on your body also, guys. So if you want your tires hidden inside, you know what I'm saying? You want to make sure you got a body that is at least 11.5 inches wide. If you don't care and you want your body stuck out, your wheels stuck out of the body, I'd say 7 3/4 is what you'd want to go for a width on the body then. The battery compartment, guys, is 2-3 cell, 5.5 inches long. Let's measure what a battery is normally. I have some right over here. This is what I run for 2-cell. Right? This is my 2? Yeah, this is what I run for 2-cell. I run a 5200 milliamp, 50C 2-cell. And my 3 cells that I run are 6250 for my 6-cell. Okay, this battery right now measures in at 5 7/16 of an inch. So the way this setup is right now, guys, you have a 1/16 of an inch to play with. But the whole front of this is foam. Has a foam block in there, and that's 2 inches, that foam block, guys. So 5 and 5 and what did I say? 5 7/16. So it's 5 1/2. So actual battery tray is 7 1/2 inches long, guys. So what you could do is cut these into little strips. Say, put one behind, leave one in front, and you could adjust. Basically, what I'm saying is you could use this foam by cutting it certain ways to adjust the position of your battery in the car. So if you want the battery more towards the back, leave it the way it is. If you want it to the front for more front weight, take that foam out, put it in the back. If you want the battery in the center, cut your foam right in the center. Put half in the back, leave the other half in the front, and that'll center your battery. So if you was going to mess, say, with drag for this, or even for the short course thing, it gives you a chance to adjust weight by your battery. So you're allowed to adjust the center of gravity of your body. That's kind of cool. I like that. I like that idea right there. And I like the idea with the batteries in the center of the car versus the side. That way it doesn't, a lot of your cars, put a battery on the side. Well, that's side weight to your car. That's already preloading that side of the car with weight. You know what I'm saying? At least this way it's preloading the car evenly. Slide you guys over a little more here. Hopefully you guys are seeing everything good. I do have another camera system and some lights coming for next week, guys, to try to make these little videos a little bit better for you guys to watch. Okay, what else do I want to talk about? I wrote a bunch of stuff down, guys, sorry, just to make sure I said everything I want to talk about. Like I said, I believe at the beginning, this is made by Team Associate, guys. They're I've had a few of their cars back in the day. I like them. I like Team Associate. I love that it comes with a 3300 brushless motor. I think that's going to be awesome. I've never had a car with dynamic reduction or whatever you call it in the front. I never had a gyro car before, guys. So that's going to be so cool. And like I said, what that means is when your car goes to get out of shape, the wheels automatically by themselves are going to turn whichever way they need to straighten the car out. You see what I'm saying? Therefore, that's another reason I think this would make an awesome drag car. Because it's kind of a cheat in my mind, because it's going to help you keep the car straighter than the guy next to you. So, and I was actually online this morning, and I saw they have a drag car out there, a DT10, I believe is what it is. They just came out with, ready to run, and it comes with the dynamic sway in it, or whatever this is called, control. So that's cool. So now I see they're starting to put that into the drag cars. So like I'm saying, right off the start, guys, if you was looking for like a drag car platform and you didn't want to run what everyone else was running, like the Slash, mix it up a little. Go with something different, like a Team Associated or Red Cat or something. I think it'd just be fun. Granted, the reason why I think a lot of people go with the short course Slash is because there's just so many parts out there for tracks. It's just so easy to get the Traxxas parts, whatever you're looking for, compared to these other cars. But I've never had a problem with Team Associated finding parts. And like I say, I showed you that book. Every part here that you can buy through that book, and every part is shown how to do. They show you how to fill the oils, how to take them, fill the shocks, guys. They show you how to build them. They show you how to do everything on the car in that magazine they give you with this. So that's awesome. Let's look at the bottom real quick. It's flat in the center. It's got a slight angle on the sides. Flat on the back. They do give you another skid plate you could run on the front with a little bumper in the bag if you like it that way or want it that way. I'm not going to mess with it right now. Yeah, guys, this reminds me of the Traxxas Slash so bad. Okay, it doesn't look like any of the parts are interchangeable from front to rear. So if you do break something, you're going to have to order front parts or rear parts. It's not like a Red Cat. I know a lot of your Red Cats now are coming same parts on the front and the back, so you can use the parts anywhere, which that's pretty cool too. Oh, I can't get over that. It looks to me like it's got a little bump steer, guys. Yes, it looks to me like it's got some. Looks to me like it's got some bump steer after just pushing that really quick like that. I don't know if you can see this in the video. Watch the tires. See what they do when I push down. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see it on video. They're swinging back like this when I push down. I would call that bump steer, guys. I'm gonna have to mess with that a little bit. Yeah, I'd say it has just a little bit of bump steer in it, guys. But I'm pretty sure we can take that out of it. So far, without running it, wheels are all glued. Everything's glued, pre-glued. They feel pretty good. They feel glued pretty good. So I don't think we'll have a problem there. Like I said, the rubbers, I like the rubber. It's got a very soft, malleable rubber. I think they'd be really sticky. I think they'd hook to the tar really good. Really, really nice. Who knows, guys? Maybe we'll put a GPS on it, try a few speed grips with it. I did not, excuse me, God. I did not get I couldn't find anywhere a speed on it. So I'm not sure of what the speed is out of the box. But there again, we'll throw a GPS on it, and we'll test it right out of the box on a 2S, and then we'll test it on a 3S, and we'll see what the speed is. I have an idea with that 3300 kV motor that's in here. We ought to be able to get 30, 35 miles an hour, I would think. I would think 30, 35. Depending, who knows what the gearing is. I mean, we might even be able to get 40, 45 out of it. But right off the top of my head, I'd say 30, 35 miles an hour, guys. But we'll find that out tomorrow if it's a nice day. So, that's all I have on it right now, guys, until I try it out. I just wanted to make up a little video and show everybody the Team Associated Trophy Rat. It's a really nice looking truck. They say that antenna, something I don't like is that antenna. Because you've got to find where it is, you've got to get the antenna put in the hole, then get the body put right. The body goes on good if it wasn't for that antenna. And I guess just one little problem I have with it, guys, one little problem besides the remote that I have with it, is that all the decals on it were only partially stuck when I got it. So now they keep peeling a little bit when I push them back now. They're all the edges keep peeling up on the stickers. You can see it's peeled back up over here. I just shoved that down and peeled back up. I'm gonna have to use a little glue or something, or a little bit of something. See, the side's down again. And I just push that down. I'm gonna have to put a little something on there to hold it, or maybe I can use my heat gun. I have a nice soldering heat gun here. I might be able to put a little bit of low heat to that, cause that to re-stick. I'm gonna have to try something, because that's gonna drive me nuts. And I can't run it like that. If I run it like that, it's just gonna get dirt on them, and then I'll never get them to stick back. So yeah, that's something I'm gonna have to work on. So like I said, the two downfalls I see with it, and it's really, I'm not a downfall that's gonna handle the performance of it any. At least this part, the sticker part, that's not gonna handle how it, performs. It's just an aesthetic thing on the eye, and I don't like that. I don't like peeling stickers that are peeling when you get a brand new vehicle. So that's a little something I'm gonna have to work on. They're all peeling off, every one of them, and they don't stay. So whoever put the stickers on this at the factory, it must have been a Friday, and they were probably wanted to get home. So the stickers in this cheap remote, them are my two issues with it. Like I say, you can't just throw any remote at this car, because this does have that dynamic control in it, the gyro. So you have to use a gyro ready remote. So remember that if you do buy this car and you want to upgrade the remote, make sure it's gyro ready, the remote. But yeah, I don't think if you get the car, you guys are going to like this remote. It just does not feel good to me. And if it feels this cheap right now, I guarantee it's going to have delay in it and stuff. It's not going to be anything that we're going to like. Like I said, we'll try it out just because of what it is, but I most likely will have that dumb board hooked to it when we start doing our speed grips and stuff. Because I want to make sure this car is stable. I don't want to hurt nobody. Racing a car down the road 30, 40 miles an hour and hit somebody because I'm running a junk remote that doesn't turn when I tell it to turn. So we'll figure that out, guys. But like I said, as the feel of it right now, it's not going to be a very good remote. And guys, I got my drag rims in. So, when my slicks come in, who knows? We might have to put a set of racing slicks on the back of this drag slicks and see if we can get this thing to do a burnout. I don't want to destroy these tires. That's why I'm saying I gotta wait until I get these, and then we'll light this baby up. It's gonna be fun. All right, guys. I appreciate you for coming, and hopefully I see you here again. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell so you're always notified when I have new things coming out. And just remember, the videos are going to be getting better. Thank you.